The demonstration here today outside the offices of Transport for London in Victoria Street is aimed at bringing to the attention of the public, especially females, the unsafe nature of travelling by private hire vehicle in the capital in the evening. That is licensed minicabs, and even those who are not licensed to drive minicabs but actually masquerade as minicab drivers. There has been an increase of about 54% in the number of assaults on females alone at night. And there is an initiative called Safe Travel at Night, which is aimed at people getting home safely, especially females, lone females. It doesn't seem to be working, hence the increase in the number of assaults. We believe that the difficulty that Transport for London has is that they are not controlling private hire vehicles at night. They are ranking in streets, they are waiting outside establishments, to the detriment of London taxi drivers, including RMT members, who cannot go to work, who cannot rank outside night venues because they're full of private hire vehicles.
Our demonstration here outside Transport for London is taking the fight to the very cause of our problems, i.e. the licensing regime and Peter Hendy. This is part and the beginning of a much bigger get-together with colleagues under an umbrella group called the UCG, the United Cabbies Group. These are cab drivers from all different organisations that are united and coming together, organised by the UCG, and we are showing, after us our demo here today, we are going to join our colleagues down there to give support to their demonstration down there and really bring home the fact that through organisation we are united, and we really want to emphasise the united aspect of what we're doing here today.
What this is about, it was organised by an organisation called United Cabbies Group, which is a pressure group within the cab trade. A lot of members of United Cabbies Group are members of the RMT as well, as I am. And what this is regarding is the illegal practices of Transport for London, in particular their subsidiary Taxi and Private Hire, formerly known as the Public Carriage Office. The situation with minicabs has got out of control in London. There's very, very stringent laws on minicabs in London. Very stringent. If they were enforced, then there wouldn't be any problem. But Taxi and Private Hire have let it get out of hand, and we see the explosion of touting, rapes and sexual assaults in the back of minicabs. Taxi and Private Hire will say that's unlicensed minicab. There's no such thing as an unlicensed minicab in London any longer, because there is no need to be unlicensed. You can simply just go and get a licence. So every minicab that touts, as far as we're concerned now in London, is a licensed minicab. Now the problem is Taxi and Private Hire don't know who they're licensing. There are no CRB checks on a vast majority of drivers.
We're down here today supporting this demonstration by taxi drivers on the basis that the enforcement officers that Transport for London have is only 7, and these people are supposed to be out there making sure that all cabs, both black taxi drivers and minicabs, are not breaking the law. At the weekends there's no enforcement officers at all whatsoever, and what that leads to is an increase in sexual attacks in some minicabs by up to 60%. And what we want at the end of the day is to make sure that all of the laws are enforced, and it's not just that black taxi drivers have to play by one drop of the rules and the minicabs have to play by another set of the rules. These people are highly experienced, trained people who have to give their criminal records, and they are to be analysed by the forces concerned. And the reality is, at the end of the day, black taxis are the most safest taxis to get into. At the end of the day, these people are highly skilled and highly trained, and when especially women passengers jump in them taxis, especially late at night, they know they want to be safe. What's happening is that the touting laws, which are completely illegal in this capital, are being breached, and there's having a blind eye turned to them. And what we're saying at the end of the day is that enough's enough, and it's about time they started not only enforcing the law on minicab drivers, but making sure that black taxi drivers have the authority to pick people up from A to B and get them to somewhere as safely as possible as well.